Installing Wxpython via pip or easy_install. I am running into some problems installing Wxpython using pip. Here is my current output. I have had a look in the pip.log file, but it is totally empty. I have tried installing other packages via pip and there are no problems, so I'm concluding that pip itself is working. I have also tried via easy_install and got the following. Does this mean that there is something going on with the Wxpython package, as grabbed by pip and easy_install, aside from building from source? Are there any other ways to debug or patch this type of response from pip or easy_install? System config. OS X 10.6, import Python distribution Python v2.6, 64-bit. If there is any other information needed, please advise and I will post it.
Wxpython does not include a setup.py file, so neither easy_install or pip will be able to build it that way. Have a look at these instructions at the Wxpython website as well as these instructions at the Enthought website to get an idea of how to build Wxpython. Unfortunately, I've never built it. I don't use the Enthought version of Python, so I can't help you further than that. Good luck.
I don't use the apt, but I had the same issue. It turned out Homebrew has a formula to install both Wxwidget and Wxpython. It works like a charm. Run the following command.
You seem to be new to this. Welcome. The folk at Enthought, who built ept for you, still haven't figured out how to reliably build Wxpython for a 64-bit Python. See here. This URL. So, you are treading into difficult waters. Have you considered going the Qt route? All Traitsu-backed apps will easily port over to Qt. Currently, I like the looks of Homebrew for interacting with ept, for example for installing Python, but the jury is still out. Haven't done it yet. I'd post a link to that too, but I am a 1-point user at present. Another possibilities would be to also install the 32-bit ept, which already includes Wxpython for you. You might then use your 32-bit Python for visualization and your 64-bit for serious number crunching. If you do insist on installing Wxpython, note that you won't be able to link the Carbon version, which is stable, but only 32-bit. Instead, you'll want to use Wxcoco, experimental, 64-bit. At least, this is my understanding. The Enthought folk don't make any mention of Wxcoco, and I wouldn't be surprised if there is breakage. Traitsu is complex and difficult to debug, so be forewarned if you go this route.
This command line works for me with Debian 7.1 64-bit. As for homepage instructions, make sure you have at least version 6.0.8 of pip and 12.0.5 for setup tools. Install requirements for Linux as outlined in the README document. Install Wxpython Phoenix, Linux. Install Wxpython Phoenix, Windows, use the appropriate script folder.
How should the